The sun is the source of all life on our planet, sending its golden light across millions of miles of space. This light warms our world, drives our weather, and gives energy to every living thing. But the sun's gift comes with a hidden danger: powerful, invisible rays that can harm life. If all this energy reached Earth unfiltered, life as we know it wouldn't exist. Our planet has evolved a remarkable defense, a fragile, invisible shield high above us. This shield, the ozone layer, stands between us and the sun's most dangerous rays. It works tirelessly, day and night, protecting every corner of the globe. Without it, the very force that gives us life would also threaten it. The ozone layer is a perfect example of how Earth has created the conditions for life to flourish. Its story is one of natural wonder, human impact, and the hope of healing. We depend on the sun, but we also depend on this shield. The balance is delicate, and the consequences of disrupting it are profound. The ozone layer's story concerns every one of us. It's a story of survival, caution, and hope. The ozone layer isn't a solid wall. It's a region in the stratosphere, 15 to 30 kilometers above us, where ozone gas is found in higher concentrations. Ozone is a molecule made of 3 oxygen atoms, created when the sun's rays split ordinary oxygen and the atoms recombine. Even at its thickest, the ozone layer would be just a few millimeters thick if compressed at ground level. Yet this thin veil is absolutely vital for life. The ozone layer's thickness varies with latitude and season, shaped by winds in the stratosphere. It's generally thinner near the equator and thicker at the poles. Ozone is constantly created, destroyed, and moved around the globe. This dynamic, fragile layer is our planet's invisible shield. It absorbs the sun's most harmful rays, making Earth habitable. Understanding its role is the first step in appreciating its importance. Without it, life would be exposed to deadly radiation. The ozone layer is a silent guardian working above our heads. Its presence is essential for every living thing. The ozone layer's true value lies in the protection it gives us from the sun's invisible ultraviolet, or UV, radiation. UV rays come in 3 types: UVC, UVB, and UVA. UVC rays are the most dangerous, but the ozone layer blocks them completely. UVB rays, responsible for sunburn and skin cancer, are mostly absorbed by the ozone, though some still reach the surface. UVA rays have the least energy and penetrate deepest into our skin. The ozone layer absorbs them less effectively. Too much UVB can damage DNA, cause cataracts, and harm living cells. UVA contributes to skin aging and increases cancer risk. The ozone layer acts as a filter, absorbing and reducing the most harmful rays. Without it, life would face constant, intense radiation. This invisible battle happens every day, protecting us from dangers we can't see. The sun's energy is essential, but without the ozone layer, it would be deadly. Our shield makes life possible. That's why its health matters to us all. The ozone layer protects us through a continuous natural cycle. When a UVB or UVC ray hits an ozone molecule, the molecule absorbs the energy and splits apart. This process turns dangerous radiation into harmless heat, warming the stratosphere. The UV ray is stopped before it can reach the ground. The freed oxygen atom quickly finds another oxygen molecule, reforming ozone. This cycle of destruction and creation happens billions of times every second. The ozone layer is self-healing, constantly repairing itself as it absorbs UV rays. It's a renewable shield, powered by the very energy it blocks. This elegant system has evolved over millions of years. The result, a dramatic reduction in harmful UVB reaching Earth's surface. The ozone layer's magic is in its balance: absorbing, regenerating, and protecting. It's one of nature's most effective solutions to a deadly problem. Without this cycle, life would be exposed to constant danger. The ozone layer's work is silent, invisible, and essential. The ozone layer's protection extends to every living thing on Earth. Plants, the foundation of ecosystems, are vulnerable to UVB, which can damage their cells and slow photosynthesis. In the oceans, tiny phytoplankton, crucial for marine food webs, are sensitive to UVB and could decline if the ozone weakens. A drop in phytoplankton would ripple through the entire ocean ecosystem. Animals, too, are at risk. UVB can cause skin cancers, eye damage, and harm amphibians like frogs. The health of entire ecosystems depends on the ozone shield. For humans, the benefits are clear. Millions of cases of skin cancer and cataracts are prevented each year. The ozone layer also protects our immune systems and agriculture. It's a vital part of our global health system, working invisibly for everyone. Without it, food supplies and public health would be threatened. The ozone layer is a silent guardian for all life. Its protection is universal and irreplaceable. We owe our existence to this fragile layer. For most of history, we didn't know the ozone layer existed, let alone that we could harm it. In the 20th century, chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, were invented and used in fridges, air conditioners, and sprays. These chemicals seemed safe, but they drifted up to the stratosphere where UV rays broke them apart. This released chlorine atoms, which are highly destructive to ozone. A single chlorine atom can destroy up to 100,000 ozone molecules before it's removed. In the 1970s, scientists warned of this danger. In 1985, British researchers discovered a dramatic thinning of the ozone layer over Antarctica, the ozone hole. It wasn't a literal hole, but a region of severe depletion. The discovery shocked the world. Human activity was damaging the atmosphere on a global scale. The chemicals we thought were harmless had created a crisis. The ozone hole became a symbol of unintended consequences. It was a wake-up call for science, industry, and governments. The world realized the atmosphere was more fragile than we thought. The need for action was urgent and clear. The ozone hole changed how we see our planet. The discovery of the ozone hole sparked a rare moment of global unity. In 1987, nations signed the Montreal Protocol, agreeing to phase out CFCs and other ozone-depleting chemicals. Nearly every country joined, making it the most successful environmental treaty in history. The treaty was based on science, flexible to new discoveries, and supported developing nations. Industries innovated, creating safer alternatives. Consumers changed habits, choosing ozone-friendly products. Since then, ozone-depleting substances have dropped by over 99%. The Montreal Protocol proved that global cooperation can solve even the toughest environmental problems. It stands as a symbol of hope and what's possible when we work together. Thanks to the Montreal Protocol, the ozone layer is slowly recovering. CFCs linger in the atmosphere for decades, so healing takes time. Scientists monitor the ozone layer with satellites and balloons, tracking its progress. The Antarctic ozone hole still appears each spring, but it's smaller and less severe than before. If we stay committed, the ozone layer could return to 1980 levels by 2040, and the Antarctic hole may close by 2066. But vigilance is needed. Illegal emissions and new chemicals can still threaten recovery. Some replacements for CFCs are powerful greenhouse gases, linking ozone protection to climate change. The story isn't over. We must adapt and improve our solutions. The ozone layer's recovery is a cause for hope, but not complacency. Our continued commitment will shape the atmosphere future generations inherit. The ozone story is a rare environmental success, showing that global action can work. It's a blueprint for tackling today's challenges, like climate change and biodiversity loss. Our choices matter, properly disposing of old appliances, supporting green policies, and staying informed all help. The atmosphere is a shared resource, connecting everyone on Earth. The Montreal Protocol succeeded because we recognized our common responsibility. The ozone layer protects all life. In return, it needs our care. Let's carry the spirit forward, determined, united, and hopeful. The Earth is resilient, but not indestructible. By learning from the past and working together, we can protect our world for future generations. Our shared home, and all its life, depends on it.